Assalamualaikum and a very good day. My name is Adlina Hazira binti Ahmad Hushairi and I am here to represent SMK Putrajaya Presint 14-1. That the topless towers be burned and men recall that face. Move gently if move you must in this lonely place. She thinks, part woman, 3 parts a child, that nobody looks. Her feet practice a tinker shuffle, picked up on the street, like a long-legged fly upon the stream. Her mind moves upon silence. W.B. Yeats, Long-Legged Fly. Today, I am here to talk about my favorite book. It is titled The Queen's Gambit, authored by Walter Tevis and consisting 243 pages. This book talks about a shy girl called Elizabeth Harmon. Elizabeth grew up with her mother since her father was absent. This led her mother into trying to attempt suicide. She was severely depressed. Unfortunately, Mrs. Harmon passed away from suicide, leaving Beth an orphan. She was then sent to an orphanage. Since the orphanage was a boring place, she would secretly go to the basement to play chess with the orphanage's housekeeper. The orphans were given daily pills that drugged them. Beth would save some pills, so she was able to take multiple pills a day. She was immediately addicted when she figured that the pills was helping her focus and she was able to imagine playing chess on the ceiling. A few years passed and she was adopted by Mr. and Mrs. Wheatley. Beth was obviously expecting a better life now. However, Mr. Wheatley seemed to not care about Beth and would soon be an absent father as well. Beth was scared. She was scared that history would repeat itself. Therefore, she grew closer to Mrs. Wheatley and had built the courage to tell her about her interest in playing chess. A few months later, Beth joins the Kentucky State Chess Championship and won every round. This crowned her as the state champion. She became famous and was known throughout the chess community. She played more games and joined more competitions, and it made her one of the youngest grandmasters America has ever created. A few years passed, and she is still as successful as ever. Unfortunately, during a stressful tournament in New Mexico, Mrs. Wheatley passed away due to alcohol poisoning. Beth was shaken up, but she had to call Mr. Wheatley to break the news. Beth was obviously expecting an emotional Mr. Wheatley over the line. However, he was unfazed. This turned Beth into an alcoholic and a drug addict. She was lazy and barely played any chess. Fortunately, her friends collectively helped her regain her confidence to play chess again. She started playing chess again and was invited to play in Paris and Russia. These major championships were her dream as a teenager. Now, she was able to play at both of them. However, Paris didn't treat her well. Since she was still in recovery, she wasn't able to play as good as before. However, Russia was a successful one. She was able to play all of her games flawlessly and won all of them. She was titled one of the youngest world champions. In conclusion, The Queen's Gambit has reminded me to be a strong, brave, and truthful person. Besides that, it has taught me to be confident and know my potential and worth as a person. I recommend this book to everyone who loves dramatic fiction books. Besides them, I would like to recommend this book to any bookworm who loves a 5-star read. That is all from me today. Thank you.